So we all know the game's Genshin Impact, who had the worst, most horrible gaming PR move I've ever seen in the course of my life history. What was this article, Hoyoverse? My goodness, I like Genshin, but what was this? We know Honkai Impact, the game made for lesbians, and then we have Hoyoverse's lesser-known game, Tears of Themis. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 10k subs by the end of the year. Please. It takes you 5 seconds, costs you nothing. Thank you very much. Now, onto the topic. Now, if you don't know what Tears of Themis is, let me tell you, it is basically a mobile gacha otome game. Now, they might not market it as a otome game, but it literally is an otome game. Now, the main story does not focus on really any otome aspects all that much. They tried to keep romance out of it, sorta kinda, like they hinted it a lot, but it's more about the plot and the main story of you being an attorney, going through cases, and a lot of the times you are working with one of the 4 male leads. And there'll be times when there's like, it's hinted at, oh, they like you and stuff, and that's obvious because of the way the story is structured, and they want you to spend money on the banners for the cards, because this game is weird where you just like have pictures of your husbandos and you throw cards at the enemy like, ha! Take this picture of me kissing Luke, or take this picture of me and Vin the time he fixed my washing machine, or whatever that card was about. I don't know. It's a thing. But as the cards have come out and anniversaries have happened, it has basically gotten to the point in the card story that you are dating them now. But in the main story, you will never date them, as far as I can tell, as far as the story is going. Because they want you to just have that be like its own separate universe thing, whatever. But what I'm here to talk about is the EN global release of the game. It's been out for a while now, and I played the beta. I got into the beta when it happened. I enjoyed it. I kind of forgot to download it when it first came out, like to live, but it's fine. So when it came to live, it came with Korean, Japanese, Chinese voices. I believe that's all the voice packs that exist in the game. And in EN, they market the hell out of the Chinese on the Twitter. And then on the YouTube side, it is mostly for the Japanese voice actors. They really market the Japanese voice actors to the EN side of the community though, because they know that those voice actors, Yuki Kaji, Jun Fukuyama, Junichi Suabe, and for my favorite characters, voiced by Ishikawa Kaito, Marius. Now, all of these are very well-known, high-paying voice actors, I assume, in Japan, because they do a lot of good work. Came out a few days ago. I'm really late to the party here, but Hoyoverse is losing money over Tears of Themis at the very least, because they are getting rid of the Japanese voices in the main story. I don't know about those like side story stuff. I think those are going away as well. But the only time they will remain, and also in event stories, the only time they will remain are in the gacha cards. And those, sometimes, you have to dip a little bit into your bank, a little bit into your money to get. Right now, I'm literally 20 pulls away from trying to get the Marius card from the new event, and I am in pain. And I might not even get it. I might get Luke. And I'm not gonna spend money on it. No, it's not happening. No, copium. I'm just gonna try to get as many S-chips as I can, and then surely I'll get it. Surely copium. Anyway, so that is definitely a money-making scheme. But here lies in the problem. They have so much lippin' money from other games, Honkai, Genshin, that they could use to pay their Japanese voice actors. Because everyone started noticing the problem here. They said it's a COVID-related issue. Japan just opened up its borders. They don't really care too much about COVID anymore. Sure, maybe they're having spikes and fluctuations, but America has the same goddamn thing all the time. And if they're opening their borders, granted that has nothing to do with voice acting and all of that stuff, right? To say it's a COVID-related issue that they cannot do this for the foreseeable future, nah, because if that was the case, they would do the same thing for Honkai. They would do the same thing for Genshin. They'd say, nope, no more Japanese voices. Sorry, it's a COVID-related issue. No. This is a money-related issue. Tears of Themis is not making enough money to pay their voice actors, so they gotta make some budget cuts. Which is weird, because this is a multi-million-dollar company, maybe thousands of dollars more than that they could take money from their other games that make thousands and millions and trillions and like 5,000 billion on the Raiden Shogun banner alone in Genshin. Now, granted, I'm sure all of that money went to Ufotable because I bet your butt. When they made that much money off the Raiden Shogun banner, they said, you know what, we should make an anime. Let's go to the best, or the most highest paying animation studio probably ever, Ufotable. And they probably had their wad of cash, their like bags of cash, thousands of bags of cash, and went to Ufotable and said, will you make us an anime, please? And Ufotable said, hell yeah, give us that bag. We'll make you a goddamn anime. So it's just really weird to me that that's the excuse they came up with. COVID! When we all know, we all know that especially because they're keeping the voices in the gacha cards. That means they are pay to hear. Depending on certain circumstances, it's pay to hear your favorite voice actor's voice. Now, do I think this is a good thing? Not really. Do I understand why? Yes. I don't like it because it's telling me that the game is definitely suffering profitable-wise. Now, I don't know how popular this game is in Japan. I heard that apparently it's not, but I thought it would be. You know, it seems like a game that would be fairly popular in Japan, at least on the female demographic side. But the thing is, it's a very, very different game from Genshin and Honkai, and I understand that a majority of those games' player base are not female. Majority, as far as I can tell. And we know why that is. But there still are females who play Honkai and Genshin who probably also like Tears of Themis because of the way that game is. You know, an Otome game, mobile gacha game. So I just think it's really interesting that they decided to do budget cuts when they could have easily taken a little bit of money out of either Genshin or Honkai's profitable sales and said, hey, let's, not lie to our fan base and say, oh, it's COVID. No, they're gonna sit there and lie to our faces, and that we can obviously tell what's a lie here and what's truth, because guess what? We're playing a attorney in a gacha game, and you know what? We have big brains, trust. So it does suck that they are doing that, and I am, for one, very disappointed that they are, and I hope that they may try to, this did start with Arden's voice actor, Junichi Suabe. A little bit a while ago, they said, due to COVID, he won't be able to voice in this, and this. And it's like, weird. And the thing is that shouldn't those voice lines already be in the game? It has a Chinese version, or do they not have the Japanese voice in the Chinese version? I have no idea, because the Chinese version is like a year or two ahead of us, I think. Something like that? I don't know. I think it's a year ahead of us, actually. I think we're a year behind. Anyway, I just wanted to give my opinion on this as a Genshin, Honkai, a little bit of Honkai, and Tears of Themis player. Because don't let them fool you, sweetie. Don't let them fool you that this is a COVID-related issue. Because it's not. It's a money issue. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Please tell me your thoughts, concerns, all of that stuff. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye-bye!